Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how I like to rig up my rods for yellowtail snapper fishing. And really the idea of this came, I have had a lot of requests that have come through to our website at pescatarianfishing.com. You can go on there, you can send me an email. And I want to thank everybody for watching the videos and really getting inspired to get out there and go fishing. I've had a lot of folks ask me, what kind of rods do I need? So I made a video kind of explaining, if you're starting out, what I would get as a starter to go offshore fishing. And if you missed that video and didn't see it, I'll link it at the end of this one. I also made another video where I show you how to rig a rod for bottom fishing for big snapper grouper here in Florida and in the Florida Keys. And if you haven't seen that one, I'll link it at the end of this one as well. But today what I'm going to show you is how to rig a rod for yellowtail snapper fishing. And this is a fishery that anybody could do here in Florida. We have tons of yellowtail snapper out there. You go out to the patch reefs with your family and friends, you can chum and you could get yellowtail snapper, and they are excellent table fare fish. So let's jump right into it and show you how I like to set up my rod. All right guys, so what you want to do is take your braid that's coming off of your rod, and you want to go ahead and make a loop like this. And if you're wondering, I don't have extra hands, I have my wife helping me. You want to have somebody hold the loop for you so you can keep it nice and straight. Then you're going to bring your monofilament up from the bottom, and you're going to go around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you're going to come back down now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. However many turns you make it go up, just make it those same amount of turns coming back. Then you're going to take your line, and this time you're going to go from the top down like so. Then you want to go ahead and pull that knot together, and what you want is to pull it nice and slow so that these turns stay even and don't cross over each other, so you don't get extra points for doing it fast. Make sure that your knot is good, because this is what's going to attach your line, your leader, to your main line of the rod. Now that we've got it nice and tight on there, you want to give it a good tug. Remember though guys, you're using a very light monofilament leader, and you could break it. So don't give it too hard of a tug on that side. And then all you want to do is hold that, is you want to cut off the tag ends of the braid and of the monofilament. And then there you go, you've got your knot, and this knot is going to be able to slide right through the eye of your rod. The next thing that you want to do is go ahead and tie your hook. And I like to use these little yellow jig head hooks, and they have a little tiny weight on them, and they have different sizes of them. They sell them in white, yellow, pink. I don't really think color makes a difference. I like to use this fluorescent yellow. We're going to go ahead and put the line through, and we're going to go ahead and tie the hook. And again guys, remember, you're using very, very light line because you want to be stealthy with these yellowtail snappers. So as you're fishing, highly recommend that every fish that you catch, you check your line and make sure that you don't have any abrasions or any chafing in your line. And if you do, I would go ahead and change it. Then once you tie your hook on there, you want to go ahead and get the scissors and cut off the tag end. And now your hook is on there, and you're ready to go catch some yellowtail snapper. All right guys, so after you tie it on here, what I like to do is go ahead and take the hook. You could clip it here on your rod, or you could clip it right to one of the eyes of it. And then what you want to do is just go ahead and wind it tight. Oh my goodness, getting tangled here. Is go ahead and wind this tight, and this is going to come right through the eye of the rod, and you're just going to keep winding it all the way on and get your fishing rod ready to go yellowtail snapper fishing. All right, guys, so there you have it. That's how easy it is to rig up this rod for yellowtail snapper fishing. Now, remember that when you go out, you want to make sure that when you're using this and you're flatlining, you take where the hook is. I would do it after every single fish that you catch. When you catch that fish, run your fingers across the line and you feel any chafing, anything in that line, cut the hook off, slide your fingers up to where the line isn't chafed, and start right there and retie the hook. I would do this after every single fish that you catch. This is a very thin leader that you use, and you want to make sure that it is a thin leader, right? Because the yellowtail could see it, and their teeth are going to cause abrasions in this. So any chafing at all, cut it off, retie your hook so you don't lose fish. Guys, thank you for watching. Good luck out there fishing.